Hello, my friends. I got Cast Iron Gypsy here. Say hi, Cast Iron Gypsy.
Hi.
Our friend Dave, the pattern guy, made this for me. And it's a split image of me, of course. Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
spitting image.
Yeah. And it's me pouring into a mold with Windy Hill Foundry right here, and it says 3rd Annual YouTube Get-Together. Or Gathering, I'm sorry, with the YouTube emblem. Lauren is fixing to ram this up in sand, and we are fixing to see how this turns out tomorrow. It's, what, midnight on a Thursday? Yeah. We're going to centralize it in this small flask. We mulled the sand a little on the wet side. Going to be sleeping under my pecan tree tonight that drops branches all over the place in her tent. So I told her she needs to wear her hard hat. This is the first day of the Windy Hill Foundry event, the 3rd annual event, and this is the last of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 molds that we're going to be pouring tomorrow at 8 a.m. You going to be able to get up that early, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start off.
Go over and whack the tree.
Yeah.
With a stick.
I'm not going to do that to you.
And that'll wake us up.
But I wouldn't trust Jake. Jake's going to be knocking everything around there.
I know. When my husband and I were setting up the tent, I was like, "You don't leave that tent flap open because the dogs will go right in there."
They will.
I know.
You don't want to wake up to a dead possum.
Well, no, even when we were setting it up, they were really curious about it. They're like, "Oh, is this for us?" No.
Laura's going to continue building up the top part of the face here with this mesh sand, and then once she gets that covered, she's going to switch over to the larger sieve, and because the sides are going to be at a different perspective from the top, you're not going to really see the transition in the grain size of the sand.
Dump them out at the end of the night.
Once Laura has this side of the flask molded, she's going to gate it on the left, on the side towards us, to where it's steadily running through the thin sections, keeping that hot as it fills that bigger block down there. That's going to be, what, 10 pounds of iron at least? It won't tip over. I have to admit, I was not expecting this from Dave. He fixed this up, and I wish it was where we could have cast one for everybody here.
And I'll make this one for Dave.
Yeah, Dave's going to be able to take this one home, and then when things slow down, I'll make one up. I'd like to have one for myself too.
Oh yeah.
So Laura's going to go ahead and go to the biggest sieve.
I like it.
And I'm excited. I really do I want to cast my own at some point soon. And if we got time, I may ram mine up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll give everybody else the option to do one of theirs if they want to.
I mean, while it's running, while the furnace is running. You say you run it for a little bit before,
I'm going to run it for a half hour before I even start adding iron.
Yeah.
These can be, they don't have to be in the mold 12 hours. These can come out pretty quick. So Laura's going to go ahead and she's going to ram this part of it down, get that pretty tight. She's going across it with the first pass gently, and it's pretty much letting the weight of the rammer do the work. And then she'll go across it on second pass a little bit harder, and then repeat the process, increasing the pressure. All right, and now she's just going to mound it on up. Well, it is kind of cold when I'm not doing nothing, just watching. So now Laura is striking it off, hitting the iron, little bits of iron I got in there. I know. I need to go through that and sieve all that.
That didn't even show up. They can't see that.
Well, they can hear it. What that does, that seals the air off a little bit to it, to where it glazes the clay. You can see a difference in it when you go over it as she's glazing it. As she has her safety squints on. So Laura's putting the riser in place now. And from here she is just going to make sure she covers the entire bottom. Like I said, we want to go easy on the impact as we put the sand down against that parting dust where we don't move it. And now she's going to go from that to the next level sieve. You know, while I'm not talking, you can be singing while you do that. I was picking at her not too long ago when she
Was I singing?
Yeah.
What was I singing?
On your video.
Oh!
Yeah, I was messing with Laura not too long ago on her video she sang on. I said, you set precedents now. You're gonna have to do. They're gonna expect you to sing every time.
But I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 12 episodes. Each one slightly different. Yeah. It took me like 5 hours to do that. Patreons though, they loved it.
Yeah.
They loved it. And that's who it was for. You know, they're the ones that are sponsoring my videos. But you know, for every video that I make, I get like $5 for 150 hours of work.
Yeah.
But my Patreon members make up for that. Because they don't do it for the money, I do it for the love of the game.
Alright, she's floating it right now. She's striking off just the loose sand, and then from there she's going to ram that down. Get that fairly tight, and then she's going to add more to it. Top it off. Ram that. Strike it off. And then from there she's going to shove the sprue down in it. So we've been eating really good today. And then we went to my cousin's this evening and ate. And
barbecue.
Yeah, you had barbecue. I had filet. What did I have?
Just saying.
I was thinking this would be a lot easier with you doing the work and me doing the talking.
Yeah.
But it isn't. Well, I'm excited to see how this turns out.
This pattern, yeah. That's pretty.
And Dave?
He's all right in my book.
If you're watching this is the very casting we gave you the day tomorrow. Well, no, actually in a few hours. It's already tomorrow, isn't it? So there you have it, folks. Cast Iron Gypsy is pounding sand. After she gets through striking it off, she's going to cut the sprue at one of the corners on the left side. Most likely, my guess is it's going to be the corner closest to her.
Yeah, looks good. Looks good. The corner closest to me.
So she is cutting the sprue now. She is cutting it straight. All right. Awesome.
Strong.
Look at those guns, folks. I couldn't have done it any better myself. And now she's fixing to twist it out of it. And it's not as easy as it looks, guys. All right. So she is all set. She's fixing to separate the mold. And notice how she's keeping it parallel. Keeping it level as she comes up. Beautiful. Look at that. Awesome. So we don't have a pull hole on these, so Laura is going to go ahead and take care of that now. So this is two different blocks that we have to pull here because of the top part of the pattern, the main part, is just Windy Hill Foundry, but the block itself has the date of the or the number of the annual event. So we are now going to try to pull these. All right, so now she's gonna start a threaded screw down in there. Looks like it's going in there pretty easy. She's going to stop it. And then from here, she is going to do kind of an X pattern diagonally across there in one direction and the other until she sees the sand dance on the top of that pattern.
Dancing.
All right. Look at that. Look at that. Look at your pattern. No sand stuck to it, so that's a good key.
And then this part.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Laura is fixing to go to bed. I'm gonna finish this up. She's done all the hard work. Got a little sand. I'm
just gonna grab this before you spray it. Wait.
All right.
So you don't. All right. Let me make sure you're still. Oh yeah. Here you go.
Okay.
Okay. Night.
I'll see you in the morning. Don't touch the pecan tree.
What?
Don't shake the pecan tree.
Oh, we're not under it.
Good. And it's getting late. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to finish this up and I'm going to go to bed myself. Since it's already broke right here, we're just going to use that as our gate. That looks good. We'll show you the final results of that tomorrow. And we put a riser on this thickest end. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Cut our pouring basin and we're going to be done.
Yeah.
Push it.
Got it?
That's right. Yep. I'm ready. Perfect. A little more. I'm ready when y'all are.
Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
You're gonna go all the way to the end. I'll just get around you. Yeah, that's Clarke's likeness right there. Oh, was that the one?
How is it? Is it leaking?
We got it.
Should I stop?
Yeah.
Do we got enough?
Go ahead. I bragged pretty soon, didn't I? Keep it full. Now we got enough. Go ahead and hit that one right here. And just empty it in there.
I can't see.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go. All right.
All
You
right.
got enough, Roger, for this one? Huh? That's mine. That's not very much.
So you'll hold off?
Just dump it. I'll pour that later. It'll freeze up. No more than we had it.
I did it tonight. Was that supposed to come up here?
Well, it hadn't. It wasn't gonna. So we'll see.
I've tried it.
Turn it in somewhere.
St. Louis area.
You do have to sign your toolbox.
That's like I've been shipping
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
In
Well, I do the
bags,
wall and I
full of
keep
chips.
it there and everybody.
Pounds of chips.
So look what we got here, folks. Does that not look just like me? What do you think, Laura?
Yeah.
It is me to a T.
It's a six-pack abs where you really show up well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm recording this. But anyway, that is so cool. And the guy that supplied me this pattern is Dave. Thank you, Dave. We're going to make several more of
What's
these.
your channel?
I'm Dave Clarke, the pattern guy.
So look up Dave Clarke, the pattern guy on YouTube.
Yep.
For quality pattern information.
Man, I'm loving that. Thank you.
Cool. Yep.
Let's see who's grilling here.
He's doing it. He's grilling
Somehow
my
I
food.
always
for
end
me.
up on the grill cooking for everybody.
Yeah.
You're the
It's
man.
looking.
It's got red wine in it, so it's like, I think it's still a little raw, you know. So they're all right.
Up here with the knife.
That's
Is that barbecue sauce?
yes, mustard, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, pickles, and olives.
All right.
For those who have been asking about the Windy Hill Foundry hats, these are now available on my website, windyhillfoundry.com, under stores, or you can click on the above link. These are on the pricey side, but keep in mind the shipping is included. Have a good day.